Hi everybody, so today I'm going to film a video to kind of close out the year. I wanted to do something, not necessarily saying like New Year's resolutions, but kind of like a collective video to kind of reflect on the year and talk about, you know, the year in summation. I also wanted to point out that I am going to still make beauty videos, but I'm going to probably do like more of like talking videos like this one and the last one I made like once a month. I haven't figured out exactly what day of the week that I'm going to do that, but I'm definitely going to do them once a month in the new year. So be on the lookout for that. And if you would like to hear the 10 things that I wish I knew in 2014, then keep on watching. Okay, so I had to get my glasses because I'm like looking at my phone and I felt like a blind bat. So okay, the number one thing that I wish I knew like starting out in 2014 is to respect your name. In my senior year there was a lot of things going on with like me personally, and you know, there's at times there was like rumors and things like that, or people would say things about me and things would just kind of get blown out of proportion, and I never really dismissed them or anything like that. I never confirmed or denied it, just as a way to kind of like stay out of drama or to try and create less, when really it didn't help the cause at all. So I'll definitely say speak up in regards to your name. Number 2, no one's happiness is your responsibility. And what I mean by that is that you should never put anyone else's happiness before your own. I had a really bad habit of that, of putting people's feelings, emotions, things like that before mine. And I mean, obviously there's some people in your life that are gonna take, I don't know, there's certain people in your life that will, you know, be of great importance to you, but above all, how you feel about yourself is what's most important. And the way I like to think of that is whenever you're on an airplane and they're telling you about like the oxygen tank things, you know, like if you guys are ever to reach altitude where you need to use them, they say that you need to put your mask on first before you assist anyone else, because you want to be sure that you're in a place where you're stable enough to where, you know, your input can actually benefit someone else. Because just imagine if you couldn't breathe and you're sitting here trying to put someone else's mask on, you know, you're going to be fumbling and gasping for breath, whenever if you had yourself in check first, you could easily get it done a lot quicker, a lot more fluidly, and a lot safer. Number 3 is be aware of things that are temporary. I had a very, very bad habit of being fixated on temporary fixes, whether it was shopping, whether it was people, or whatever else it may have been. You really need to focus on, you know, what is really, really gonna affect your life in the long run. And that's something that I learned the very, very hard way. Okay, number 4 is sleep is important. And one thing, I mean, this is obviously like, kind of like a given. Sleep is important because it really does affect your daily tasks and like the way, like your productivity throughout the days. I had a really bad habit of like staying up late and then just like drinking coffee and then just trying to go and just have like a full day after that, and really that was not okay. It affected my emotions probably more than anything, and my ability to rationalize. Number 5 is school comes before work. I think probably my number 1 regret from 2014 is working as much as I did. I mean, in 2014 I didn't really work that much, but it's more or less in 2013 when I worked a lot. Whenever I had my old job, I was literally working close to like 40 hours a week, and I was going to school on top of that. And really, I didn't have bills to pay. Like, there was no need for me to work as much as I was, and it affected my schoolwork. And there's a lot of times where I didn't even have time to do homework because I wouldn't get home from work until almost 11 o'clock. So yeah, school definitely comes before work. because if you work hard in school, then it'll get you to a place where you can have a better career in the long run rather than some rink-dink job that you have in high school. Next is speak up about your feelings. That's probably like my biggest thing, and it's something that I'm still working on right now. I have a really hard time with speaking up if I feel like a certain way about things, because I don't know, I've always just been the type of person who keeps things to themselves, or if they're battling, or if I'm battling something, I feel like only I can handle it. That, or I kind of feel like I don't want to put my worries or my stress on someone else, when really, you know, I could have helped myself a lot if I just would have spoke up and talked to somebody about the way I was feeling about a lot of different situations. Number 7 is have faith. And I don't necessarily mean like religiously, because I know that not everybody is religious. You just have to have faith that better days are ahead and that your best days are yet to come. And kind of going along with that point, try not to be anxious if things don't work out the way you planned for it to, because as the saying goes, a blessing before its time is a curse. My 8th point is you are more influential than you realize. And by that I mean your words really do count a lot more than what you think. Even if it's something as small as giving somebody a compliment, telling them that you like their shoes, you know, telling them that you like their outfit, telling them, you know, you're doing a good job. Or even if you have like a friend and like just tell them that you love them, or tell them how much you appreciate them being there for you. Because that's something that I had to learn the hard way, because me moving, I moved literally out of the blue. And, you know, it kind of made me realize how much we take things and people and just like moments in general for granted without truly, you know, counting our blessings or being thankful for what we have in the present tense. My 9th point is it's never failure if you learn from it. There has been times where I stumbled or things didn't work out. Like I said, things don't always work out, you know, the way you plan for it, but it's all a learning process, you know. And in due time, something will come, and you may never know. It might even be better than what you planned from the beginning. Okay. So number 10 is no weapon formed against you shall prosper, which kind of goes along with my last point, and it's basically saying, you know, you're going to have faults, you're going to have downs in your life. There's going to be times where things are, you know, not going to work with you, they're going to work against you. But what it basically means that no matter what, you're always going to come out on top, and your tests in life are going to soon become your testimony. And that's it for the 10 things I learned in 2014. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. And yeah, let's just make 2015 a good one. I think this year, like 2015, is probably the year that I had the most anticipation for, I guess. It's the first time I've ever really felt like excited for the new year, because I truly felt like I learned a lot in 2014, and you know, I'm excited to see how much I grow afterwards, and I'm excited to see, you know, what happens with my channel, with the growth in that. And once again, I just want to thank you guys for supporting me and for listening, you know, to me just talk in front of a camera and just have a good time. Those of you that support me from the beginning, thank you. If you're new, thank you for joining me. And, you know, like I said, we're going to make this year a good year. This year's going to be a good one. So, that's it for this one. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Yeah, your dad. Number 2 is no one's...
Number 2 is what I learned in coding school.
So, not for real. Okay, I got it. So, please get off of me. Obviously, my dog feels the need to make a cameo. So, let's just bring him into it. There you go.